Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and I'm excited. I got my seeds in the mail, both packs. I was ecstatic because I thought they were just going to send me one pack for review, but they sent me the beautiful Homestead collection too. So these seeds, this company, Survival Garden Seeds, reached out to me and asked me if I would review their seeds, if I would be willing to review their seeds. Well, I'm always looking for good seeds. I've had bad luck with seeds, and I'm sure some of you had too. And these are seeds. I'll show you these two. These are seeds from mygardener.com. That's usually where I buy all my seeds, or I'll get some, just a slim few, from Baker Creek, because I really can't afford Baker Creek. So that's why I'm always looking for a good, affordable seed. So this company, Survival Garden Seeds, it's an American-owned company. There's two brothers, and they're fantastic. They've got a beautiful website. They've got a blog on their website. They've got all their, you can shop off their website. They got a beautiful growing guide for their seeds on their website. It's just an abundance of information on that website. And I'll link everything you need to know down underneath my video. But actually, when the pandemic hit, back in the spring of 2020, these boys, I shouldn't say boys, these men, when they were boys, they grew up in a household that gardening was their way of life. So they are very educated about gardening and seed saving and everything, every aspect about gardening. They're very educated. So in the spring of 2020, they decided that, you know, people were worried. Food was flying off the shelves. You know, the supply chain was failed at several different points of failure in our supply chain. And they thought it's time to lend a hand. And what they did was they created these survival seeds, and they empowered others through opportunities to grow their own food, grow your own garden. It's security. So with these survival seeds, they've got 3 different kits. They've got the home garden kit. They've got the Homestead kit, which is let's see, the home garden. We'll go through every one of these seeds too, friends. The home garden has 30 packs of seeds in here. These seeds, you don't have to use them right away. These seeds, they guarantee them to be viable for up to 8 years, which after that, I don't really think seeds expire. I think it just depends on how you store them. And I think, you know, even if it exceeds 8 years, they'll still grow if they're stored properly. But they guarantee them to 8 years. They also, what sold me was the guarantee to grow. These are, they say they're GMO free, which most seeds to consumers are GMO free. There's no seeds offered to the general public that are GMO seeds anyway. But they are open pollinated and they are heirloom, which is another plus. So you can save seeds from these. This is an American-owned company. All their seeds are sourced in the U.S., and if they are sourced elsewhere, they have to meet a strict requirement in order for them to, you know, resell them. So that's a plus. I hope y'all got your coffee. I'm having coffee and cocoa combined. It's a no sugar added hot cocoa. I love it. In my bowl. This is a soup. I believe this really is a soup bowl. I don't know. It looks like a huge coffee mug, so I drink my coffee in it, and I love it. Nothing like a big bowl of coffee. So with these seeds, I'll put everything you need to know in my description box, of course, I just said that, you will also get a 10% coupon through the link in my description box if you're interested in buying them. I'm not selling these. I'm not shoving them down anybody's throat. We are going to go through and we're going to review these seeds. Not only are we going to review these seeds, I'm going to take you all the way through harvesting these. I'm going to take you along today and we're going to go through them. And then when it comes time to start them in my greenhouse, which I have to start stuff in my greenhouse because of my zone, March and April, I'm starting seeds. So when that time comes, we'll go into the greenhouse and I will do a video separate. I'm going to do a whole series. Planting these, starting them in the greenhouse, transplanting them in the garden, and we're going to follow along all the way to harvest to see how these seeds do. And I'm sure they'll do very good. But they also, because they're survival seeds, you can save these seeds, and they give you instructions on the back of every single packet, how to plant them, when to plant them, you know, as well as how to save the seeds. So it's wonderful. Just perfect. I'm loving it. And I'm really hoping with that guarantee to grow, I have no doubt in my mind that they'll grow and they'll be prolific. I just have no doubt. And I'm so excited about this. And I don't think, oh yes, I told you, you'll get a 10% off. Now the 10% isn't site-wide. The 10% off is only for the kits, the 3 kits. You can either get the home garden kit, you could buy all 3 if you want, but they got a home garden kit, they've got a homestead kit, which you'll see all this, and they've got a farmer kit, a farmer vault, seed vault, which has like 100 packets of seed. They didn't send it to me, so I really can't review that one. But if you go on the website, you will see it. So we're going to start with these also, because I'm going to show you my ones from my gardener, because we're going to just go right ahead, and I'm going to organize them today too. I'm so excited. I went on Amazon, and I bought this container for my seeds. I've been using these, not Rubbermaid, they're just cheap dollar store containers with the lids on them. And I noticed that some of my seeds had gotten a moisture got into them. So I wanted to really protect them. This is, if you can see that, it has separate compartments in it. This really is a photo organizer, okay? But it's perfect for seeds. It's perfect for organizing and storing seeds. Now, it was a little pricey. I think I paid $25 for it, but it's got 16 separate, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's got 16 separate compartments in it. I'll put a link to this, the one that I bought, because you can always look for others, maybe smaller or whatever. But I'll put the link to this one in my description box too. So, all right, I want to keep these 2 separate. So we're going to start with the home collection. Of course, I already opened it because I had to tear into it and see what it was all about, you know. Beautiful packaging. Wait till you see these. And it's Mylar. So you wouldn't even have to open this. You could keep it stored right in this bag. This is Mylar, and it's resealable too. So that's great. And it gives you, if I look in here, it gives you information. It's called Garden in a Bag too. It's beautiful. Yes, it says right here, this collection contains 30 varieties to grow a bountiful harvest this season, or if needed, in a survival situation. If stored properly, seeds will remain viable for 3 to 8 years. This reusable package can be saved to store seeds for future harvests. Just follow the seed-saving directions on the packet. Yeah, to store seeds for future harvest. Follow the seed-saving directions on the packets. And if you got questions, you can email them. It's got storage instructions for long-term storage. Moisture and temperature are the important factors. Keep bags zip closed to keep moisture out and store in a cool, dry location. Beautiful. That's pretty straightforward there. Oh my gosh, these seeds are gorgeous. I'll tell you everything you get in each package. So, we'll kind of sort them out too. We've got tomatoes, an heirloom rainbow mix, if you can see that. And you know what? I will go ahead. Well, no, I don't have to, because I'm going to lead you to their website where you will see all these, the same thing I'm showing you too. So if you really want to check them out. And it doesn't tell you how many seeds are in the pack, but you can feel that there's a good amount. These are tomato seeds. Tomato seeds are small. There's a lot of tomato seeds in here. And this is an heirloom rainbow mix. Those are gorgeous. I love tomatoes. And with tomatoes, I grow all different kinds of tomatoes. San Marzano are my favorite because those are nice and thick for my tomato paste and my tomato sauce and all that good stuff. But I will can any tomato. You can can any tomato. The secret with canning tomatoes is if you leave the skins on and just grind it all up, those skins will help thicken it too. Just a little secret. We've got radishes. These are champion radishes. And I've got to keep an eye on my camera, friends. For some reason, it keeps wanting to shut off on me. These are beautiful. And it all says heirloom and non-GMO, open pollinated. It gives you all the instructions on the back, and it gives you seed saving instructions as well. Beautiful. These are just gorgeous. We're going to put those there. And we got these, they got a lot of seeds in them. Black Beauty zucchini. Again, everything, the instructions to plant, and the instructions for seed savings. Black Beauty zucchini. I love those. And then we got a jalapeno pepper in this bunch, which is nice. Lots of seeds in there. We got a California Wonder, the red pepper. Not hot. California Wonder are sweet peppers. We've got sugar pumpkins. These are awesome for canning. Absolutely. You know, I might grow some of these this year because I did canning this year. I canned pumpkin that I bought, the small sugar pumpkins like this, and I turned it into a beautiful pumpkin powder. I freeze dried it. Gorgeous. But you still could even dehydrate it and turn it into a wonderful pumpkin powder. So we're going to put those with the squash. I'm going to try and sort these as I go. And that way I won't have a big mess. We got lettuce, Paris Island lettuce. It even gives you instructions to save the seeds for the lettuce, which I never have done. It says once flowers are fluffy and dry, harvest and shake loose seeds into paper bag. Continue to dry in paper bag for 2 weeks before separating seeds from chaff. Label and store. You know what? I've never even seen lettuce flowers. It doesn't last that long. I'll have to try it. See how it does. So we got some lettuce there. We got some more lettuce here. We got a Lola Rosa lettuce. This is a red lettuce. Beautiful packaging. And again, seed saving instructions on every single pack. This is nice because if this is something, if you get this in wildflowers, that's for our bees, friends. These are pollinators, perennials. Absolutely wonderful. And you can seed save those. I would have never known. I've never saved much of any seeds beside pepper seeds and pumpkin seeds and, the bigger seeds, the melon seeds I've saved. But beyond that, I really haven't saved, but I'm definitely going to give it a try. It's worth saving. Especially, I've got Mylar. I can, save your bags that you buy them in or order some Mylar bags and you can save your seeds. Beautiful. Absolutely. So we got wildflowers for the bees and the butterflies, our pollinators. We've got kale. And this is, I can't even pronounce it. Lacinato. It looks like the dino kale. But this is gorgeous. Yeah, we're going to put that with our lettuce. We got spinach, Swiss chard, rainbow Swiss chard. I grow that all the time. Now I don't eat Swiss chard. Not that I don't like it, I just never eat it. I always grow it for my chickens because they love it. That and a lot of kale. Like last year, oh my gosh, the year before, 2 years ago, I grew kale. And I did grow some of this kind too. This looks like the dino kale. I had several different kinds of kale that I grew. And, you know, I couldn't keep up with selling it and people coming. I'd give it away, I'd sell it, all kinds. You know, so this last year, I grew even more because I remembered I couldn't keep up with it. So I thought, I better grow more. Well, this last year, I couldn't give it away. So the chickens ate it all. And they loved it. So I keep growing for them. Swiss chard and the kale. Also for the chickens, when my lettuce, you know, when it gets warm out, your lettuce tends to get bitter when it is growing for too long. I save that and give that to the chickens too. We've got butternut squash in here. You've got just such a huge variety of seeds in here. I love this. Butternut squash. I grew that the 1 year and it grew real good. We're going to stick that with our pumpkins. Cucumbers. Oh, the National Pickling Cucumber. What a beautiful packet to put in there. These little National Pickling Cucumbers are wonderful. I grow these every single year. I grow lots of cucumbers every year, but those are one of my favorites. And we got more spinach, the big broadleaf spinach. How nice is that? We also have herbs, friends. We've got dill. Beautiful. I can't even pronounce it. Oh, I'm ashamed of myself. It's dill. That's all I know. It's dill. And it has seed saving on it. Wonderful. We're going to put the herbs in with those. And we got flat leaf parsley. This is like the Italian flat leaf parsley. That's wonderful stuff too. I love that. We've got melon. We've got crimson sweet watermelon. How beautiful. Now, I did seed save watermelons before. These watermelons can reach 20 to... Am I reading that right? The Crimson Sweet is a standard watermelon with beautiful striped skin, vibrant red flesh, and small black seeds. These AAS winning watermelons reach 20 to 25 pounds. Resistance to some kind of wilt. They're disease resistant. Beautiful. My goodness, this is just a wonderful opportunity that this company extended to me to review these seeds and take those of you right on through this series. What a perfect thing. Watermelon. Gorgeous. We're going to put those with melons. Okay, we got turnips. I grew huge turnips. I did the purple top turnips last year. They're so good to mix with potatoes. And even canned. I got a lot of canned turnips. I love them in soups, any root vegetable. This is the snowball turnip. Beautiful. So we're going to put those with we'll do carrots. We've got carrots. We've got Imperator carrot. These carrots, they're uniformly tapered. They're 1 to 1/2 inch diameter of 7 to 9 inches long. Wow, that's a big carrot. That's a nice sized carrot. So you got carrots in here too. We're going to put those with the root vegetables. What we got here, we got Roma tomatoes, which are like one step down. As far as I'm concerned, they're one step down from San Marzano. I always call San Marzano tomatoes the Cadillac of tomatoes. I love them. But you got your Amish paste tomatoes, you got the Roma tomatoes, and all three of them are wonderful for canning. And that's just perfect. So in this garden pack, you've got some for munching, for slicing, or you can can these too. And then you've got some for serious canning, and that's wonderful. I'm telling you, when they put this together, they knew what they were doing. They give you a little bit of everything for fresh eating, and most everything here you can. Beautiful. We've got Black Beauty eggplant. Eggplant is iffy. Eggplant, you either love it or you hate it. There really is no in between. And there's a few things like that. I think avocado is another one. Either you love it or you hate it. And cilantro. Cilantro. You either love it or you hate it. Or it tastes like soap. I'm one of those people that it tastes like soap. And did you know, for any of you guys out there who thinks cilantro tastes like soap and just can't take it, believe me when I tell you, that is in our genes. It's a certain gene we carry that does that. I read that in an article and I about fell over. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, the only way I really like eggplant is cut real thin, rolled in a little bit of flour, and fried. I like it crisp. Or like eggplant French fries, but they got to be crispy. I like the flavor of eggplant, but I have a problem with the texture. So, anyway, where are we going to stick those? Eggplant. We'll put those with... Now, I know I have... maybe I don't yet. Okay, we got a new spot for it. We've got more carrots. We got little finger carrots. Now, these ones, I'm keeping an eye on my camera. These little finger carrots... They only get 3 to 4 inches long and then up to 1 inch in diameter, so they're short and chubby. Beautiful. They're all good for canning. We got Hearts of Gold muskmelon, and again, all of them have instructions and seed savings, and they give you a brief description of them. These grow to be 2 to 3 pounds, and they have an extremely sweet smell and taste. Oh, and it tells you the netting on these melons becomes more exaggerated as it approaches perfect ripeness. It's got the netting. It's like the ones you buy in the store, what I call muskmelon. Anyway, that's nice. Now we got watermelon there. We're going to put them with the watermelon. They've hit all areas. Now we got cabbage. We've got golden acre cabbage. I grew this one year. This stuff is wonderful. Absolutely. And I think it's only like... it doesn't tell you how long. It does need to be, the medium needs to be at 75 until seed germinates. That's why they do good germinating in the greenhouse. Oh, it doesn't say how long. Oh, no, germination is 5 to 10 days. It doesn't say how long maturity is. One of them is like 58, 59 days. Anyway, we got cabbage. Beautiful. And we've got broccoli. Gorgeous. The Waltham 29. My Michigan accent. Anyway, this is beautiful. I grew some of these last year. And I couldn't pronounce them last year really very well either. But these are beautiful. And they grew very good up here. Their heads reach 4 to 8 inches in diameter. And side shoots produce smaller heads. Yes, because I went through after I harvested, and I showed you that in a video, my garden. I showed you my broccoli that I was growing. When I harvested my broccoli, these little shoots would come out the sides. So I had little shoots that I would harvest for salads. Now we got beets, cylindra beets. I never grew these ones before, but I have good luck with beets. I just direct sow them. I don't even start them. No, last year I did start some. I direct sowed. I started beets. I planted the plants, the little transplants, and then 2 weeks later, I direct sowed beets alongside of them. So I would have a staggered harvest. And it worked wonderful. And I canned them. They're still on my shelf. I pickled some and I canned some, but I love beets. We're going to put these with our root vegetables. And we've got large leaf basil. I grow basil every year. And basil is one of the easiest things to propagate. Once your plant gets a nice size, you can cut a nice cutting off in it and just strip all the leaves off. and put it in water. In about 10 days, it'll have roots. You can transplant it and you'll have another beautiful plant. I do it all the time. I love this stuff. We're going to put that with our herbs. Okay. And then we got arugula. I love arugula. That's always good in lettuce. I was hoping, not that I'm complaining, but I was hoping that they would have given us a lettuce mix, because a lot of places give you can get a lettuce mix. You might be able to buy one on there. It might not be in the kits. I don't know. We'll see when we get into the heirloom packets. They may have them in the farmer packet. I'm not sure. But I like the mixed lettuce, the mixes. Those are nice. And that's arugula. That's wonderful. So that's 30 seeds. Now we've got one packet of seeds. No, we got them right here. We do have a pack missing, and I'll tell you what pack that is in just a second. This is okra. Okay, I don't grow okra. Never grown okra. I don't like okra, and I think okra needs a longer growing season than what I have. So what I'll do is maybe a few of us will do a little bit of seed exchange. You know, we'll do like a seed exchange, and we can switch and swap and trade. So I'm going to keep the okra. I don't even know where it would go, what I would put it with. I'll just stick it with my herbs. There is one missing. And I'll tell you, oh, it doesn't say which ones are in here. There is one missing. Oh, what is it? I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'd have to go look it up because I know... Is it cauliflower? No. It's not cauliflower. There's something missing. There's a seed packet missing out of mine. Which tells me that they hand pack them. And that's great. Okay, so we got those. All right. Now we're going to get into this beautiful... They're all chemical-free, too. I just read it. Non-hybrid and chemical-free. And see the American flag? I love the American flag, friends. And I love the gold stamp, guaranteed to grow. This is beautiful. Same thing. This one says it contains 50 varieties to grow a bountiful harvest this season or in a survival situation. What a beautiful package. And again, it's the... this one isn't Mylar. We're going to take a few of these out at a time. This daddy's got some seeds in it. We'll go through these a little bit at a time. This has got the dipper gourds. I grow the birdhouse gourds. I love growing birdhouse gourds. And I do save those seeds. I'm going to grow these this year too. Now, I won't grow all these. So, you know what? Those few of us who like to swap around seeds, we're going to swap some seeds. Beautiful. I'm going to put those with my winter squash. Oh, we got another cabbage. We got an early round Dutch cabbage. This is wonderful. I never grew the early. I grew the late flat Dutch. But we've got early. Oh, we got butter crunch lettuce in this packet. How nice is that? And you can even save the seeds on that, though I never have done it. I've never saved seeds on lettuce. It would be kind of interesting, too. We got Bloomsdale spinach. So we've got 2 varieties of spinach already between the other packet and this one. And we got a kale, a garden blend kale. I've never seen that. There's quite a few seeds in there, too. I'm telling you, friends, there's a lot of seeds in there. There's a lot of seeds that I could share, you know. So we're going to do just that. Y'all have to, those of you who want to do a little seed exchange, just have to drop me an email. We got the Detroit dark red beans, or dark red beets. And I know these grow fantastic because I've grown them. I grow them every year. I love them. Okay. Oh, we got more okra. Clemson spineless okra. We're going to put that over there because I don't grow okra. I'll trade that with whoever. Oh, we've got a green sprouting broccoli. How wonderful. Now let me read this one. I almost need my thick glasses. These are for my computer and for, you know, bigger letters, but I've got a pair of glasses. They're like magnifying glasses, and they're prescription for reading small stuff. They work wonderful. But this is a flavorful Italian heirloom broccoli producing large blue-green heads measuring 5 to 8 inches across. After the central head is cut, the 30 by 36 plant will continue to produce multiple side shoots for an extended harvest. Wonderful. I like that. Okay, we got more Swiss chard. This is Fort Hook Swiss chard. This is just green. Beautiful. And it says this reliable heirloom produces well from spring until winter, withstanding summer heat and cooler conditions. You know what? That would be perfect for, that's why it is perfect for me to grow Swiss chard, because where we are, it gets cool here. But in the summertime, we have the ideal summer. Our summers are usually between 70 and 80 degrees. Very, very comfortable. Last year, I think we reached 95, 98, you know, a couple days, maybe a week, but that's not our normal. But this winter isn't, our weather's changing. We've got cayenne peppers. Beautiful. Now we've got quite a variety to grow. Love cayenne peppers. We've got a chocolate beauty pepper. Have you ever seen that? That must be it must be purple. We're going to read it. Chocolate Beauty is a very productive bell pepper variety that ripens from green to a rich chocolate brown. No, I grew purple peppers. The blocky pepper develops a delicious sweet flavor and crisp texture when fully ripe, and are tasty both fresh and cooked. Absolutely, we're going to grow them. Some of them anyway. We got mustard greens. Now, I've never, where's all the seeds? There they are. I've never grown mustard greens, but I guess I could try a couple of them. But those would be more the things that I would like to do for the, you know, a little seed swap. We've got kohlrabi. I love kohlrabi, and I love kohlrabi raw. I just love the stuff. What does it say about kohlrabi? White Vienna, that says white Vienna kohlrabi. Hold on, I had something in my eye. Produces smooth, tender globes with light green skin. They have a mild turnip-like flavor and a tender texture. Delicious cooked or eaten raw in salads. I eat them raw. I love kohlrabi. So, what do we got here? We got golden bantam corn. I grew corn here last year, but it didn't do well at all. But I do got a friend who wants to grow corn in like a quarter-acre plot in his field. So we're going to do some corn growing over there. So we're going to set this aside here, because we're going to grow that over there where he has Brussels sprouts. The last time I grew Brussels sprouts, I didn't get one Brussels sprout. I got all this plant of beautiful green foliage and not one sprout on it. So we'll see how these ones do, because I love Brussels sprouts. And all I do is blanch them and freeze them. I've got some freeze-dried too. But we're going to grow those too. How nice. And then my favorite of all, spaghetti squash. I love spaghetti squash. In fact, we're going to be doing a video on spaghetti squash. I'm going to do a baked spaghetti with it. It's a healthy meal. Anyway, so we got spaghetti squash. It says they get 3 to 4 pounds. Wonderful. That's going to go right over there. And we've got more lettuce. We've got oak leaf lettuce. I love lettuce. I love salads. We eat salads all the time. I've never had the oak leaf lettuce, though. It says it performs well in cooler weather and partial shade, and I got the perfect spot to grow it then. Right in the back side, I've got partial shade, and of course our summers our springs are very cool. So we got a lot of lettuce. And then we got the purple top turnips. Those were the ones that grew and they got enormous. And they were beautiful. The only thing I didn't see yet is rutabagas. I love rutabaga. So we got purple top turnips as well. We're going to grow them. And we've got a lemon cucumber, which I've never grown. Let's see if the lemon cucumber may be round and yellow, but is definitely a cucumber. Its mild and sweet flavor without the typical cucumber bitterness makes it a perfect slicing cucumber. Has a greater tolerance to cool temperatures. It's mild and sweet, but they call it a lemon cucumber, and lemon is tart. Yeah, we'll give it a try. All right, so what we got here, we got red acre cabbage, which I've grown before, and this is wonderful stuff to grow, and it grows very well up here. And this package, the celery Utah, or Utah celery. I grow this every year, and I have to grow more and more every year because I keep a lot of it, and I do freeze dry some of it, but because I do my stewed tomatoes, I grow a lot of it for canning and my tomatoes. But I also sell a lot of it because there's other people in the community that do canning as well, and they buy bunches of it. So every year I have to sell more and more. It's wonderful stuff. So we're going to put that right there. And we've got a bet alpha, I'm tongue-tied, a bet alpha cucumber. I've grown these before. These are nice little munching cucumbers. These are beautiful. It's a prophyllic burpless cucumber variety. It's thin, green skin, smooth, and the fruit has a uniform shape, making a perfect slicing cucumber. They're wonderful. I've had them. I've grown them. They're great. We've got garlic chives. That's nice to have. That's self-explanatory with garlic chives. They grow hardy wherever you put them. Chives are wonderful to grow. Okay, we got cherry bell radishes, which are nice. Oh, they mature in 21 days. How long do these ones take? 25 days. 21 and 25 days. Quick food, friends. You could grow them in the house, too. We've got a Moons and Stars watermelon. This has a lot of seeds in here. 15 to 20 pounds. Has crisp red flesh and a thick rind, medium large fruit. I wonder if it's seedless. It ain't for its unusual coloration. Oh no, it doesn't say. Doesn't matter. We're going to grow it anyway. We're putting it over there. We've got white onions. I've got a lot of onions growing, but I think you start indoors 8 to 10 weeks before the last frost date, or sow directly outside once the ground can be worked. I'd have to start them indoors 8 to 10 weeks before. I'd have to start these mid-March, and we'll do that. We got watermelon radish. Those are gorgeous. If you can see them, they're beautiful. Look like watermelon. It doesn't say how long these take, though. Only takes 5 to 7 days to germinate. And they only got a hint of a peppery bite. We'll try them. I don't know how long they'll take. You can always Google it. If it doesn't tell you how long it takes for most of the time when you buy the seeds online, they will tell you how long to maturity. And if it doesn't tell you, just Google it. Google's my friend. Tatsoi, Black Knight Tatsoi. See, I don't know what this is. I've never heard of this. Black Knight is a dark green tatsoi producing spoon-shaped greens that grow in a compact rosettes and have a sweet mild flavor. A good cut and come again variety that can be used raw in salads, mixed, or in stir fries. Well, we're going to grow it. And then we've got honey rock melon. Those are wonderful. The honey rock melons are just fantastic. And those get big. Cantaloupe or muskmelon that produces reliable yields of 5 to 7 fruits per plant. These ones, you buy them in the store and they're enormous. Oh my gosh, we got so many more of these. We got lots to go through. We got beans, provider beans. Those are wonderful to have. And we've got more eggplant. And where did we put our eggplant? There it is. We've got the snowy white eggplant. See that? And we've got pumpkins. We've got the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Those need to go with our squash. We've got royal burgundy beans. I love these beans. These sell really good in my market stand. And when I pick my beans, some are green, some are purple, some are yellow. I just sell mixed beans. And they sell like crazy. But no matter what color they are, except with the exception of yellow, they turn green when you cook them. And I think yellow ones do too. Do they? I'm not sure. I think they do. But those ones definitely do. We got Giant of Italy parsley. Some more giant leaf, flat leaf parsley. Wonderful. Okay. We got basil, a culinary mix. It looks like it's got purple basil and let's see what it is. A culinary mix of must-have basil varieties for your homestead. This blend is an Italian basil, lemon basil, lime basil, opal basil, and Thai basil seeds. Will add plenty of flavor to your kitchen. Oh my goodness, they got all kinds of basil seeds in there. We'll have to grow that because basil grows really good where I'm at. And we've got sunflowers for our pollinators. We've got the Black Russian sunflower. I grow sunflowers every year. Sunflowers are like one of my two favorite flowers in the entire world are sunflowers and lilacs. Love them. I got a great big enormous lilac bush. And I always have lilacs around my birthday and it just buzzes with the little honeybees. So we got sunflowers. We're going to set those aside. We've got the Casper pumpkin, which is the white pumpkin. Absolutely beautiful. You can bake them. They get 10 to 20 pounds. The 8 to 12 inch pumpkins weigh in at 10 to 20 pounds. Oh my goodness, those are huge. You can can them and cook them and eat them, carve them up, whatever you want to do with them. We do actually got what's called a pollinator mix in here. And this pollinator mix is a mixture that will delight the local bee population and invite them to share your garden. Contains a variety of both annual and perennial flowers that will provide an abundance of nectar and pollen for bees all season long. Why, that's just fantastic. We'll put that right. Actually, we're gonna put our wildflowers in with our sunflowers. I'm trying to keep this separate so I can just get it in my container here and be good. We got large red cherry tomatoes. Those are wonderful. They're 1-inch tomatoes. Beautiful. And you know what? You can grow cherry tomatoes. You can can them too. When I do my tomatoes, when I can my tomatoes, I pick cherry tomatoes, yellow tomatoes, the little pear tomatoes, the great big tomatoes, my Romas, my San Marzanos, beefsteaks, anything. It all goes into the pot. And I put my extra zucchini and my extra summer squash and carrots and everything goes in that pot because I do what's called a garden blend. And I don't peel the skin off. I grind it all up together and it makes the most wonderful spaghetti sauce or tomato sauce ever. We got a red brandywine tomato. I've never grown these before, but they look enormous. And it says, Brandywine Red is an Amish heirloom indeterminate tomato. A massive beefsteak-shaped tomato with rosy red skin, bursting with flavor. An indeterminate. For those of you who don't know what that is, indeterminate. All your plants are either determinate or indeterminate. Determinate means they grow a determined size and they give a determined amount of fruit. Indeterminate means they'll grow as long as you give them room. They will grow and they will produce until they're killed by the frost. So indeterminate tomatoes, when you see my tomatoes growing up my trellises, they're like vining. They just keep growing. As long as you give them the room, they'll grow and they'll produce up until the frost hits. So Brandywine is a indeterminate tomato, which is nice. We've got Danvers carrots. These are big carrots. 6 to 8 inch tapered roots. Oh my God, Danvers carrots was named for the town where it was developed in 1871. Seeds from 1871. And it has been a home gardening favorite ever since. It has a deep orange color. 6 to 8 inches long. Wow. 1871. That's amazing. Walla Walla onions. These must be some big onions. I tried to grow these one time and I must have did something wrong because I just didn't have any luck growing these. It says start indoors 8 to 10 weeks before transplanting outside. I did that, but then again, you know what? I might have got a hold of some bad seeds. So we're going to try these onions again, and we'll start them indoors. I thought I had a pack of onions somewhere. I did, and where I put them, I have no idea, so we'll set these aside. Where did I put my other onions? Goodness sakes, did I stick them in here? No. Where did I put those onions at? Okay, friends, where did I stick my onions? Or my nuts, and I didn't have any onions. Well, I don't know. I'll set them aside. We got sugar pods, sugar peas. Those are wonderful. Those are wonderful. I just pick them and throw them in salads. They're good in stir fries. They're good with all kinds of stuff. I'm going to sort those with the beans. All right, now we got more here. And I know they had onions in that last pack. Where did I put them? Cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. We got a lot of cabbage and broccoli. I have no idea. Oh, here they are. Onions. I knew I had other onions, so we're going to put the onions and the Walla Walla onions together. Okay, we got gray zucchini. I've never tried gray zucchini, but I bet it's good. I've seen a lot of people cook with it. So we're going to try that. Where's my zucchini? I think it's... I'm losing my mind. There it is. I'm not losing my mind. It's there. We've got soybeans, which I've never grown soybeans. They're like 3-seeded pods with large seeds. It says performs well in a variety of environments throughout the USA, easy to harvest and perfect for individual gardens. Well, I'll have to Google some information on soybeans and we'll see what's going on with them. Summer squash, white scallop. This is a huge scallop squash on there. I can't wait to grow these. I love growing scallop squash. It's wonderful stuff. And we've got an American leek. American flag leek. These are nice. And you know, in the spring of the year up here in Michigan, you can go into the woods, usually in early April, you know, when everything starts coming to life again in the spring, and you can pick the wild leeks. People call them, up here they call them ramps, bear's garlic, wild leeks, but they are wonderful. And we pick them. Black-eyed peas. I've never grown black-eyed peas. That might be something that, see, its soil temp needs to be 70 to 80 degrees. That'd be in the middle of summer. I might have to seed swap those with somebody else. Popcorn. We got Japanese hulless popcorn. Oh my goodness, we're going to grow that for fun. And there's enough seeds I can share some of these, friends, and we can grow them together. 4 to 5 feet in height. Each stalk produces 2 to 3 ears of corn that is 4 to 6 inches long and 2 inches around. It says kernels can be popped for snowy white popcorn with almost no hole in the center, open pollinated and heirloom. Oh, how cool is that? We're going to put that with the corn. And our last one, oh my goodness, the Shasta Daisy. These are beautiful. I love Shasta Daisy. More for our pollinators. So there we go, friends. We've got a whole boatload of these. Okay? We're going to, let me move my coffee, my bowl. I'm going to put these in here. In these containers, I got all my onions going in one. Okay. How fun is this? I love this thing. All my flowers going in one, and I got more sunflowers with my gardener order too, and I'm going to mix them all together because I know, see, they don't even look the same, so I can mix them. My gardener seeds come, and it says My Gardener on them. So these are the only seeds. I won't be buying seeds from any other company, and I won't be growing seeds from any other company except these two this year because of the series I'm going to do. So I can mix and mingle these because the My Gardener seeds are labeled My Gardener. And these are labeled Survivor seeds too. So let's fix this. This can go... We can stagger these so that they fit better. All right. Beautiful. Look at all these. These are going to be protected so well in these seed organizers too. You know that? Well, hello. You can come say hi? Okay. Busy. Mr. Wayne is going to come say hi to you as soon as he's done in the kitchen. Look at how nice these work.
Hello, friends.
These are beautiful. And boy, I like these compartments here. I'm going to get this done real quick so that I can show you my gardener seeds. Uh-oh. There we go. I got it. Maybe. There. Okay. All kinds of good stuff. So I can mix all this stuff. We got 6 left. That was like perfect, friends. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, do I got enough room for all these? Yes, I do. I don't have to label the outsides of these either because you can see right through them and know what's in them. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to stagger these because that way they'll fit in there nicely. And I've got, actually I got an extra one, so perfect. Look at that. That's the survival seeds. I will put all the information that you need to get to the website to check out these survival seeds in my description box. And I won't forget. I bought, you know, if I would have known, well, I probably still would have bought some of these seeds anyway, because I've never grown these seeds before. I know they have a guarantee to grow. I really have no doubt that they would be anything less than prolific. But I purchased all these seeds. I ordered these 60 packs of seeds right here before that company contacted me. I've got everything in here. Here's my list. Oh my goodness. Joyously packed by Jody at My Gardener. Isn't that fantastic? They hand pack them. I love it. Beautiful. Okay. I gotta leave that in there. These seeds are wonderful too. It tells you about them. Now this one tells you the days to germinate, direct sow, how to harvest. These have all kinds of information on the back, and that's part of the reason why I like these. And I hope I like this company as well as I like these ones. There's my scallop squash. I got zucchini. I got scallop squash. I got loads of sunflowers. I bought the lemon queen because sunflowers are my favorite. I'm not going to take you through every one of these, but I've got the mammoth sunflowers. I've got the autumn beauty sunflowers. Look at this one is the velvet queen. These are gorgeous colors. Look at that. I just love sunflowers. I got yellow carrots with them, and I got some more Utah celery. And then I've got the straight 8 cucumbers. I got the bunching onions. I got the Hungarian sweet peppers, the resistant giant peppers. They're the red and green peppers. And I've got the German giant radishes to try this time around. I never tried those before. And their friends is my San Marzano tomatoes. I love them. I got straight 8 cucumbers. I plant pretty much the same thing every year. Sometimes I might try something different, like the watermelon beefsteak tomato. This is supposed to be enormous. Fruit size 1 to 2 pounds. So, beautiful. I've got those. And then I've got the what I always call the teddy bear sunflowers. This is the Sun Gold Tall sunflowers. And then I got a beautiful cherry tomato mix. All different colored tomatoes in there. They're all cherry tomatoes. I grow those every year. I love them. And let's see. There's my beets. Oh, this packet is the mixed beets. I tried new. This is something new I'm trying this year. The mixed beets. I've got the Market, the Market More 76. The big cucumbers. Those things were enormous. How big do they grow? Does it say? Fruit size 8 to 9 inches. They were enormous. And then I got the little evening sun sunflowers. Beautiful. The chocolate cherry. I got chocolate cherry sunflowers. I couldn't find these last year, so I didn't grow them last year, but I did grow them the year before, and they were beautiful. I got my nasturtiums because this is my companion. Nasturtiums are your little worker in your garden to help keep pests away. I got a Chardonnay, Royal Chardonnay carrot. Oh my gosh, I got more cabbage. I got the Copenhagen Market cabbage. I got the crookneck squash. I got the early prolific straight neck squash. I got more nasturtiums, the jewel mix. And I've got the purple carrot. I grew those last year. You've seen them. I'll show you. These were gorgeous. These are all the different colored carrots that I grew last year. Some were purple. I grew, oh my gosh, I had a mix. Orange and purple and yellow and the burgundy color right here. That's the purple. But they're beautiful. And I canned them, and they are just wonderful. So I like those. And I already showed you that. Let's see. Oh, my beans. I grew these Jacob cattle beans for the first time last year, and I absolutely love them. So I got more of them this year. I grow my Calypso beans every year. They look like little orca whales. They're wonderful. I love them. Let's see here. I gotta put my sunflowers over there. What else did I get? There's my cabbage, my mammoth red rock cabbage. There's my broccoli, the Waltham 29 broccoli. I always get that every year. And I got bok choy, so that my one friend, I can't grow bok choy. It always bolts on me. I don't know why, but it does. Well, he grows it, and he grows it gorgeous. So I got a packet for him to grow. And I told him all I want's a few of them. I got more butter crunch lettuce. I've got the Alyssa Craig onions. So I got lots of onions to grow. And I got the Christmas lima beans. I love them. I got like 60 packets here. I got the Muncher cucumbers. I got the Ashley cucumber. I got lots of stuff. Let's see. I got the blue curled Scotch kale. I got the Space Master 80. I got the Wisconsin SMR cucumbers. Both of these are cucumbers. I got rosemary and parsley and dill. There's my birdhouse gourds. I'll grow them alongside of the dipper gourds. I got a California poppy mix for flowers. I got the Italian large leaf basil. My golden wax beans. Those, I canned up a lot of them, but I sold a lot of them, and I gave quite a few of them away too. I got marigolds, a beautiful Cracker Jack mix, and I got a mixed color and bachelor buttons because I love flowers too. There's my royal burgundy beans, friends. I told you I grow those too. And then I got the scarlet runner beans because I got the most, I use these for dry beans. I love them. They're absolutely wonderful in your dry bean soup mix. But I also love these because of the little hummingbirds. The hummingbirds love them. And, you know, there are little pollinators too. So I got 2 packages of scarlet runners, and I usually grow them right out front on my trellises. And then I got the jade beans. If you all remember my bean section in my garden last year that I grew all those beans, those were jade beans. And I did send them off to Joanne. Oh, forgive me. I'm terrible with names. Joe Mama? Joe Mama. I think that's who you are. I sent you jade beans. You can get these through my gardener. She said, I think it was her that said she couldn't find them. So anyway, I've got all these seeds, and I'm going to work on putting these away, and hopefully I have room for everything. But that's it, friends. And I will definitely give you guys all the information for the survival seed, because you don't have to grow them this year. You can get them and store them, and they're good for an emergency. If you are, you know, if you like to be not, I don't want to say a prepper, but prepared, you know, for in case of a catastrophe or whatever, you can store those seeds up to 8 years. So, or else you can get them with your 10% off, because you get a whole lot of seeds and you can save those seeds. So it's like an initial investment in seeds. Beautiful. So there you have it. I'm going to go. I'm going to get these put away. Hopefully I can fit them all in this container. I don't want to have to buy another one, but I might. Anyway, so I will put all the information down in the description box. You all have a wonderful day. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me and going through the seeds with me, and give this company a try. We're going to see how these work. And at least if you don't this year, you're going to see these seeds growing all through the year, the survival seeds, and you're going to see the kind of harvest I get. So that way, next year, you'll have a well-educated, you'll be able to make a well-educated decision. You all have a good day. Thanks for watching.